All right. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing? Everybody's doing good. A couple things going on today of interest. One is that the it was suggested last Eve show, someone in chat, that I double up on apparently the epic arcs, the standings can be shared at the end, and so that'll help with my guy here who, I'm trying to get Kalari State up. I only hit a 10. I've never hit a 10 on a state, but on a faction level, probably not many people have, but I want to get closer. And then Amar Empire, I'm at 4.96. I want that up too, because I do business in Jita and in Omar, and then it wouldn't hurt to have my some other stuff up, like Mimitar, and then Galante here. I'm a bit negative, so well, just space. Yes, my neck is improving. The show started a little later today because I went to the doctor this morning, which they gave me thumbs up. So I have a couple of other characters here, which I am. So this character here, I'm gonna log her in. We'll take a look at her. She's gonna be teaming up with my other character to improve standings, and so I may do epic arc with her. First thing I'm noticing is that I've got all of these in the improved stuff, and this is a secondary character on the account. I don't think that I have any. No, I don't have any multiple character training stuff on here. I might start doing that. I don't know. We'll have to look at her stats, see how she's looking. So let's see here. Services. And then multiple pilot training. Like 24 of them, 45% off, 4,600 for 24, so it's 200 PLEX, 180 PLEX per month. That actually might not be a bad deal. So Rokanos, original oddball, hello. Yeah, that might not be a bad deal. Are these on? These aren't on sale. This is just the normal price of them, I guess. So, at least I think that is. Somebody tell me if this is actually a sale and I'm just not realizing it. The only problem is that buying these, they all have to go on one account. They're all on the same account. I can't transfer them. These are not transferable. And they used to be. They are not transferable anymore. And so I have a bunch of PLEX. I can afford to do this. And maybe I will. But also, I want the skill extractors. So I'm waiting for those to go on sale, and I'm keeping the money that I need for that too. I've got this guy right here that has about 24 million skill points I can extract, 24 million skill points would be 48 extractors. And so I'm just going to wait until it goes on sale. I thought about I could sell this guy on the bazaar. And I think, you know, I could get probably 800 or 800 million or eight, I don't know how much I'd get. You know, 29 million skill points. I think that if I do extractions, I make about 800 million in profit off of 1 million. So we'd be somewhere around, you know, 25 to 29 billion that we'd sell them for. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not sure that anybody would want to buy him. I mean, sure, he has some skills, but he's a miner. That's what he is. He is a professional miner. And then I got this guy that I moved over to this account. I actually skill extracted another character and sent him to the biodisposal or whatever you call it. So this guy has 162 million skill points, and but I got to figure out how to get him out of faction warfare. He's in faction warfare right now, and I do on this account have some multiple character training. I'm pretty sure I do. Saw a couple of them here. Yeah, it's from something I redeemed quite a while ago, actually. And so, we'll come back to that one. Cannot join yet, being Intel, right. So anyway, maybe I'll do this. I don't know. I don't want to be in a spot. Okay, so I have another character that I'm going to need 200 skill extractors for. And so that's going to be, you know, that's going to be 20,000 PLEX. Holy shit. I don't have 20,000 PLEX. I have maybe 10,000. And so it might be that I just start putting up buy orders for PLEX at some cheap prices and let them slowly fill. My 15 PLEX isn't going to cut it. Well, that's just what's on this character. This guy here, I have 137 billion ISK that I could spend on buying PLEX. How much is that in real life? Shit. 20,000 PLEX in real life is $619. Which we sell those. But even I'm not that insane. We have plenty of customers who do buy the 20K, but I am not one of them. So, but I can, you know, to buy. Let's see, I've got 2,000 PLEX involved. Let's see. Estimated 10 billion. Yeah. But basically, I need 30,000 PLEX in total. And what I think I'm going to do for the skill extraction of that other one is I'm just going to wait until skill extractors are on sale in NES store, and that happens I think around once a year. I can be patient. I don't need to be in a rush, But I have a guy, so I have a guy that has 100 million skill points, and I want to extract all of it. And the other thing is I could sell him, but he's kind of a little bit all over the place on his. He's not a master of anything. And so I'm not sure how much he would actually be worth. So, all right. Hey, Shosundar. So, all right. With this guy here, I have just a few more missions to do, and I'll be offered a special, and he'll get, and then he will hit his 5.0 for Amar Empire. And so also I'm thinking that if I am doing this stuff where I take my other guys here, like I take this character here, and she's got really great, her ship tree is pretty awesome. See, look at all that gold. She may not need any more training. You haven't played so long you didn't know you could trade or extract skill points. Yes, there is a method of doing it. It's always at a loss, almost always at a loss. Like you can't just take them all from one character and give them to another. I'd have to extract 500 from one, and then if I gave it to another one of my characters, it'd only equal 150. So anyway, this is my Caldari character, and she kind of role plays a little bit, flying primarily Caldari. You still able to cast your CSM votes? I don't know. Yeah, voting is closed. All right, that's what I was thinking. So, doesn't have very good Amar. Let's see, what do we got in Galante? Not very good. Mimitar, just a little bit. In Ore, good. We have the Bowhead. And then, you know, so Gerstus, I have all of those. They're subcap. Sanchez Nation, I guess this is where I could put a little bit of skill points into. So Mortis Legion, Priglov, and Edencom. None in Edencom. Not a thing. That'd be interesting. Putting 3 characters together, Edencom, for doing some sites. How much skill points does this tune have? Let's see, how much? 156 million. Just a bit. So, a 92 million skill point character on the Bazaar, latest bid 77 billion 11 hours ago. All right, Jacob, thank you for that. That's interesting, because I figure that, okay, I know I can't join the channel because I don't go there anymore. Quit telling me. I'm not joined. Or, oh, I have to leave it? Okay, let me leave it. Okay, I left it. All right. So if it's, so Jacob, thank you for that info. If it's 77 billion for a 92 million skill point character, then I should be able to get 80 billion for 100 million skill point character. TCP is okay with buying and selling tunes. You have to do it in a very specific way. It has to remain an in-game economy. There's no cash that changes hands. And if so, where do you see what's for sale? Go into the EVE forums and go into Character Bazaar. EVE forums, Character Bazaar. AC to kick on here. He's not kicking on for some reason. Just a second. Right, it's kicking on now. So, yeah, this character has everything. Gosh, she really has everything done up, doesn't she? I don't think I need to train her anymore. She's Mastery 5, all Caldari. And so, we're going to be using, you know, battleships. I mean, she doesn't have Black Ops. I guess I'd put Black Ops on her if I was going to do Black Ops stuff in low or null. But I think I'm not. So, she has everything I need. Before I forget, I'm going to transfer her out of here. Can't install clone. Why can't I install a clone here? No jump clone installed here. Jump clone available. There's no clone bay facility here. So maybe at one of the other JITA stations. Hey, Squiz. So, let me find and dump off. Here's this CPU management. These are 3s. Guided missile, snapshot, Deadeye. It's all down at heck though. And then I'd have to fly all the way back up here with that in my head. Let's just go to another station here. Find one that has clone bay.
Warp drive active.
Fancy golden pod. Well, that is one thing on that character that, you know, has 100 million skill points I was thinking of extracting. He has a golden pod as well. Paragon
Docking
station?
permission
Alright, if this one doesn't have it, then I'll look for the Paragon one.
Docking request accepted.
This one has it. Well, not enough ISK. Okay, I'll give her some money. All right, go. So she's out of that other clone, and doesn't need to be in that if not training.
Warp drive active.
I mistyped.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
My goodness. That would be offensive, wouldn't it? Mistyping your name, Squiz. I don't know how I ever did that. That ISK to the wrong person? Wait. Someone else missed. Okay, I don't even know. I'm talking to somebody else, not me. Right. Oh, you are talking to me. I get it. That money that I sent over. Right. Good thing I didn't have to spell anything and I just right-clicked on them. Sent it. Okay, so I have no ships. I have no nothing. This character just don't have crap. So and we're not gonna deal with them right at the moment. I need to transfer my bowhead and some of my Caldari ships and stuff. And which I do have sitting up at Jita. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now. I think right now we're gonna pull a couple of missions, do a couple of missions. I'm gonna hit that 5.0 and then be able to do some level 4 missions. And so these other two characters, basically, I'm gonna get them up to the point where they can do the epic arcs and stuff, and then share the standings and everything on this character. I also think that I'm gonna test this a little bit before I do it, but I'm of the thought that like my negative Galante here, my Galante character can, you know, bump that up doing the Galante epic arc and sharing it with him. And I wonder if doing that will counteract enough the downside here of doing missions against Galante and Minmatar. If him doing the epics every 3 months and sharing it with him can then offset that enough to where I can go ahead and do those missions with this character and not be so concerned about the downside of it. Or what we do is I still steer away from that stuff and I do him enough times to pump him up higher, which I'm not sure, since I don't do any sales I'm just doing Jita and Amar, unless I'm selling something at some odd station that is an odd station that is You know, where I've got some stuff that's inaccessible, that's hard to haul. And so, James, you managed to get the collector's edition. Cost you 386 Australian dollars. All right. I ended up not ordering one. Yeah, I thought about it, but I decided that I had other things I wanted to spend money on. Now, if I could have bought it in game with PLEX, they should have allowed that. Wouldn't that be something? If they had allowed me to buy it in game with PLEX, I may very well would have gone for that. But then, actually, probably the reason they don't do that is then it gives an actual real-world monetary value to an in-game item, which could cause some sort of legal issues when somebody's dumb and gets killed with all their PLEX in their cargo hold. That could give grounds as value lost. It'd just be a mess. So I bet you they'd never do that. All right. Yeah. So I think the PLEX for Good, where they do donations from CCP, they're just basically saying how fervent of players are you. It could be, you know, kill this number of ships and we'll make a donation. It could be, you know, whatever. And so that's a little bit different. It's not the same legal precedent. So, all right. Okay. Well, so let's go do a few missions, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this done today. We are going to get this. Hit that 5.0. I don't know how long the show's gonna go today. The schedule looks a little wonky, but oh wait, I have to grab a mission first.
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right. Agents. Level 3 security, level 3 distribution. Well, we're just going to do security. We're not going to do distribution. Okay, oh, so it's in the system, and that's Sancha, I believe. Yeah, Sancha's nation. All right, accept. Oh, I didn't see what I'm going to be doing. I accepted it without looking at what I was going to do. Whoops. All right. Eliminate the pirates which have been harassing innocent passerby. All right, I can do that. The location.
Warp drive active.
Oh, my golden underbelly. Well, I don't know how many more missions I've got to do. I'll end up doing one extra, but I may hit that 5.0 with Empire Family before I hit it with Amar Empire. But I'll keep going because I'm within 5 or 6 missions of getting the special, and then the special will give me the extra boost that I want on Empire.
Warp drive active.
Are incursions any good? You know, I've never done incursions. That's one thing I've thought about doing a lot, but I never have. And yes, I understand they're good money. I understand the same thing. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot all these guys. Oh, they're messing with my tracking. Right, as long as they're far enough out. Oh, they got me nerfed on it. Okay. Let's switch targets here. Here's the guy that's nerfing me. Take care of him.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Why are these guys running away from me? Why are they going further? Got me nerfed again. Bastards. Jammed. Whatever you want to call it. Right, well, I'm just going to get close to these guys and nail them. They're not hurting me at all. Right, so at this point, even if they're... Right, that's just my shield alarm. It's not you if you're playing, so don't worry about it. Damon. All right. Done. These really aren't worth salvaging and stuff, but you know, I'm a sucker for loot. I just am. So I decided I'm going to do something else too, which is for each one of the missions with a particular mission ship. I'm probably going to record the mission and make it its own episode, which means I might be posting 2 or 3 episodes a day in or in YouTube. Because what I'm finding is when I have stuff that's named after the mission or whatnot, that I'm actually getting a lot more views because people want to see somebody do the mission. And then that way I can link to the fit in the description and everything too, and then I can put those videos up on like EWB and everything. It'll be a bit more work, but I'm gonna try that for a while and hopefully it'll be worth it. There is one thing, you know, my guide here. Oh, what's going? Oh, I forgot to start NDI. All right, let me start NDI here. Right, there we go. On my schedule, exclamation point schedule, you can go to level 4 missions, and here's all of my mission information and like best finish time for killing everything and stuff. And then see, I've got a link to the fit and stuff. We can add a link in here to the video if I post a video of it, and then these links here. This goes to like Eve Workbench, and so then I think that there's a video that can be posted along with this as well. I think it would help out with my amount of views I get, but also it's just a really good resource having all of that stuff there. Like, because I do, if you notice here, I'm still sitting out here in space. Let me see here. Okay, so this one right here, these two. So Infiltrated Outpost, I have it with here twice. It's the same mission. It's the exact same mission, except I have one with the Nightmare and one with the Bar Guest. The Nightmare wins 15 minutes instead of 18.8 or 1818. So I recommend level 5, Mastery 5 on the ships for the times and stuff. But I think that could be good. So I'm feeling like trying to be a little bit more useful. I get berated a lot in YouTube comments for saying shit like "get to the point," and I'm like, it's fucking long form. Yeah. Because I haven't always treated YouTube this way, but YouTube is basically the live shows where people can watch them later. And this may sound crazy, but since I stopped live broadcasting to Twitch, my views are way up. Or since I stopped live broadcasting to YouTube, I mean, my YouTube views are way up. And so, you know, there's maybe something to be had there. Oh, I also want to say, I let my Twitch Turbo expire because they were raising it from like $8 a month on me to $13, almost $14. And they told me it was going to raise that much, and I'm like, fuck that. It was like a 40% increase, so I let it expire. And so I'm watching some people on Twitch yesterday, and every time I switch channels, which those of you who don't pay for Twitch Turbo know this, Every time I switch channels, I have to watch ads. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 8. I had like over 5 minutes of advertisements I had to watch to see somebody yesterday who I had never seen before. It looked like it might be interesting, had nothing to do with Eve, and I waited through over 5 minutes of ads to get to something that after 1 minute of watching, I decided wasn't for me. I mean, I guess if you guys are enduring that and I'm getting paid for that, I thank you. One thing I've always had turned on, and unless they're going to force me to turn it off at some point, everybody who's a sub will never get an ad on my channel. And that's grandfathered in from way back. New partners don't get that unless there's something really special. So, yeah, you admire the perseverance to wait through 8 ads. Well, I wanted to see this other person, then I decided, no, I didn't want to see them. It turned out to be like, I don't know who he is. He was some black man run around with a bunch of other black men, who all of them really very sure of themselves. It wasn't like I Show Speed or those guys. It was somebody who I'd never heard of before, like Axe++, and you know, maybe they're DJs or they're rappers or something. He had quite a viewership. He had like 15,000 people watching him, and so I just wanted to see what it was, and I decided that it wasn't really good fit for what I wanted to watch. Obviously, it was a good fit for a lot of people because there were a ton of people there, but not for me, and that's fine. So, all right, 1.1 million in loot. That's not bad off a level 3 mission. Complete the mission. Okay. Hello, luck. All right, so this is against Blood Raiders. And pick up some spiced wine. I can be very good at that. I can rock that one. Alcohol involved? You betcha. All right. We have a new housekeeper today. She's not going to be cleaning my office. She's going to be cleaning the hallway, vacuuming the hallway and stuff. If I'm hooting and hollering, I didn't tell her what I do for a living. I wonder if she hears me hooting and hollering in here, if she'll be like, what the fuck is going on in there? All right, so cargo delivery. I'm probably gonna have to kill some guys to finish this one. Yeah, my wife may warn her. So. We got VIP guests coming for FanFest. So it's like, house has got to be clean. Rushlock was here for like 3 days. And he was he's had hurricane damage. In fact, I don't think he's still done a show yet. He's still got hurricane damage in the way from him doing shows. So when you see him, Squiz is not a VIP. Squiz is who's coming. The house will be cleaner than when Rush was here. Yes. So Rush was very last minute, and I'm like, you have to deal with it. We just been living here. He didn't mind. He was happy to have a place to stay. And you guys have never seen Rush on camera or whatnot. And I didn't know that he kind of had this policy where he doesn't appear on camera. Nobody knows what he looks like and stuff. And he showed up here at the house and he said hello to me, and I knew instantly it was him by that voice. Yes, Rushlock. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, Rushlock, it turns out, is only like lives only 45 minutes away from me. And he got real heavy storm damage from the hurricane that went through here. We got real lucky. So anyway, he came and stayed with us for like 3 days. So, and then Squez is going to be here on over FanFest. Now, I don't know if Squiz has anything against being on camera. I haven't asked him. If he doesn't, maybe we'll do a barbecue stream together, because we're gonna go do a nice barbecue. And yeah, one of the days he's here, and maybe him and I chat with y'all while we barbecue, and then we eat some very great stuff in front of you. He can be on camera as long as no one in Montana watches. Well, lucky for you, Montana has the lowest population. Who here is from Montana? No. As long as no one from Montana. Are you wanted in Montana? Is that the deal? I'll just let that lie. Yeah. Are you that other fugitive that they're looking for, that they can't seem to find for 11 days now, who keeps running through the forest? You know what? I'm gonna go grab another drink before we go down to this next mission. And so hang tight, everybody. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I saw the housekeeper while I was down there. Looks like she's doing a good job. And I said, if you hear any noises of me yelling at people in my office or whatnot, don't worry, there's not a murder going on. It's just my job. She's like, okay, noted. Oh, you want the sub discount for the store? Chilled Hero? Exclamation point coupon. In the chat, there you go. And thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Oh, by the way, there is no giveaway up today because I didn't know how long I was going to be doing the show. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be just an hour or two or longer. Right now, it's probably going to be longer. But yeah, and maybe tomorrow I'll do I'll set up a giveaway, but it'll span over 2 days because tomorrow's show I have to end by a certain time. We have somebody coming out. I'll show you all this. I think I have have it on camera here. That's our backyard. all that gray area, that's gravel. In fact, there's gravel under some of that grass as well. And we have somebody coming out to evaluate our yard so that we can figure out turning it into an actual yard instead of a parking lot. So we're my wife set that up, and they're coming out. They're doing it for free. It's some plant society called the Extension, which I don't really understand what they are, but they're coming out for free. Somebody who's an expert in this stuff, and they're coming out for free and going to recommend what trees we should plant and some of the things that we should do so that we can start working towards actually having a yard, because that would be nice, right? Yeah. It'd be nice to actually have a yard. So, all right, let's go down and do this mission. Oh, I didn't see what my standings were. What I've done to change my standings. 4.92. I might hit 5.0 with this before I hit the special. Both of them are going to trip over 5 at the same time. So, that'll be fine.
Warp drive active.
Murder isn't my job. Yeah, I kill other players in games sometimes. Mm-hmm. The person who won the last giveaway, the gold pack, which was worth like $50, they sent me a nice thank you, which I thought was nice. A lot of times I don't hear anything. All right. Well, I assume that if I get this wine, I can leave. So I'm going to ignore all rats for the moment. And what's going on with my music? Very good. Am I having internet problems? Oh, I hope not. Not losing any packets. How much is financial freedom in Eve? Gosh. Spiced wine. There we go. Now let's dock.
Warp drive active.
So, true financial freedom, Sizzlor, is when you are making enough that you could PLEX 2 accounts monthly. And the reason I say 2 is because you have to be making some extra ISK for things. And you don't want it to be a grind. I never recommend that anybody tries to play for free right off the start. It becomes too much work. It takes money to make money in the game, just like in real life. You can work hard, but you'll only get to a certain level. But if you have money working for you, you can get to higher levels. And that's where I'm at right now. But how much is enough? I mean, how much is ever enough, right? right now I could plex all of my accounts. So I'm running 3 accounts. Yeah, so you want to be paying for the game, especially in the beginning. And it'll probably take you a year to reach the point where you could plex your account and have money left over. So, which a year in EVE is not long. So this character is 10 years old now, and his net worth 789 billion. So obviously I could use some of that to plex my accounts, and I don't, though. I have been continuing to pay for my accounts. So yeah, but I did reduce from 7 to 3, and that's why I moved some other characters around. I have one more character I'm thinking about moving, and so. Oh, and what am I at now that I'm looking at this? What am I at for my 4.96? All right, we are almost there. Okay, request another mission. Oh, now see, this one's against Galante. And this is what I'm talking about the ability to do these and have my other characters offset the standings hits that I get. I am not willing to do this one. You cannot play 2 characters on the same account at the same time. You can play 2 characters on 2 different accounts at the same time, though. Here is proof. Here's another one, and then here's another one that hasn't logged in yet. So I have my other 2 accounts up, but I'm just using primarily this guy right now. Okay, so we're gonna have to decline this. Golly, this was the problem I ran into. So hopefully it doesn't give me another one that I have to decline. Pick your poison. Following objectives must be completed in the mission. Rescue the diplomats and other station personnel from the damaged emissary, and then return them to the Sisters of Eve rescue vessel. What is this? I've never. Ship restrictions. Ships permitted. Destroyer. Let's see. I can't do this one. All I have is a combat battle cruiser. Is this? I've never seen this mission before. So I now have a 4-hour timer. I've never seen this mission before. Let me see what's in the bowhead. I don't think I have a ship here that can do this. No, those are all battleships. It says I can do it in a shuttle, but I suspect that I have to shoot people, which won't work in a shuttle. I didn't bring any of my assault frigates with me. So, and this isn't like a burner mission, is it? If I decline, it's gonna ask me if I want to? Yeah. See, I'm gonna take a standings hit. which is why I came over here, because I did this to myself at the other location. There is there's a distribution guy here. What is he offering me? 1,500 transport, pick up there, take it to there. I can do this. I've got a ship that can do this. Well, let me see if this is, no, it's not going through low sec or anything. All right. Let's do it. Let's do a distribution mission. Yeah. Right, and it's 1,500 cubic meters. The mission is one where you fly to get a container, grab objective, and warp off. Do it in a fast frigate. I don't even have a fast frigate with me. All I have is this right here, and it does not rep itself or anything. It may not even qualify to go. Okay, well, we're going to accept this one. It says it's 1,500 total. Even if it's 4,500, I'll be okay. I'll drop this off the station here. All right, so I have 4,500 the way this is fit. This is not tanky enough that I would consider taking it into an area where I'm being shot by NPCs and stuff. Missing cargo. Oh, good. I'm glad it warned me. Thank you for warning me. Where's the cargo? Ah, large group of civilians. 1,500 total. All right. Very good. All right, let's go. Synesis would be perfect for this. Yeah. I wasn't really set up for some of these other oddball missions. And when I have
warp drive
when I
active.
have my other characters come down, I can have them bring me some stuff. I have two other characters. I'm going to hand them bowheads and a bunch of ships.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Isn't this fast ship? I believe I have this on EWB as well. This one's called For the Glam. It's kind of one of my basic fits for this. It's a 3-tick It's 2.87. So that's three ticks to warp. This is what I would use in low sec.
Warp drive active.
How expensive is it? 219 million, not too bad. It warps pretty fast, as well as fast alignment. And it's cloaky. If I wanted to take it into null, I could add a nullifier. I typically use my null characters for anything I need to do in null. I'll typically take them over. Instead of this guy where everyone in null would be hostile to him, whereas only, you know, 2/3 of the people would be hostile to my null characters.
Warp drive active.
So I'd have a chance of it actually being friendly territory.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Complete the mission. Woo! All right. What happens if I request another mission? It says come back. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that was like number 16. And by the time I get back, it'll offer me the special. That'd be nice. I'm so close to getting a special at level 3 that I'm gonna do a couple more missions to get that special. I'll figure it out.
Warp drive active.
Shosendar.
Shosendar cheers. X500.
Thank you, buddy. 500 bits. There's 5,000 gold. Everybody here in your honor.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
If that was enough to get a special, it'll be offered to me before I get all the way back. Probably not. I probably have to do a couple more though.
Warp drive active.
Dark Dwayne. Well, if you're logged in and lurking, it'll give you gold and hours watched. If you're not logged in, well, then it won't.
Warp drive active.
Everybody excited about FanFest? About what's going to be announced? I want to see the first-person shooter announced. I want them to say, and next week, you'll all have access to it. That's what I want them to say.
Warp drive active.
Play it. I'm pining for a good shooter in that's like got some Eve lore in it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, so I'll talk to this agent again. Let's see if it's something else I can do. 3,000 on the cargo from here to here. Yeah, I can do this too. All right. I don't think it has to be 16 security. I think it just has to be 16 level 3 missions to get the special. So these don't pay very high, but they count toward for the end goal. I'm pretty sure. There we go. There's the special. That last one was the special. Well, we're gonna do. All right, we got to do this one first. I've already accepted it, and then we'll see what we got going on for the special. So, excellent. Hopefully, the special is not against Galante or Minmatar.
Warp drive active.
Actually, what we'll do, because sometimes they are delivery missions as well. So what I'll do is I will it's in the same that's weird. Okay. Well, usually they're not in the same system that you're working other missions in.
Warp drive
This one is.
active.
It's fine. All right, I'll go see him in a minute. We'll come back to there, because if it's a delivery mission, then I got my guy here. And if it's a delivery bigger than what I can get, I do have another hauler over at Amar, which is not very far away.
Warp drive active.
Oh, yeah. 5 with Emperor Family. There it is. That last mission put me high enough. All right.
Warp
Excellent.
drive active.
That 5.0. Deliver this, put me just over 5, and then we'll go check that special. Wrong with Canard Space? Is there something wrong with it?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, complete the mission. Here we go. And that 5.03. Back empty. My overall view on Starfield. So Starfield's pretty good. I've really enjoyed it.
Warp drive active.
I was thinking about, broadcasting it this week on the show, but I decided that we're working our way up to FanFest, so I'm probably gonna stick with Eve up to FanFest, and I think Starfield's worth the money. I've enjoyed it. We got about 40 hours into it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Right, let's find out what this special is.
Warp drive active.
"40 hours in Starfield's nothing compared to how many hours I've been playing Eve." Yeah, well, so I got the premium edition of the game, which was $100. And
Docking permission
do I think I'll get
requested.
100 hours out of it? Absolutely.
Docking request
And that's my
accepted.
measure of a good time, is if I can get my cost, $100 equals 100 hours, I'm good. That's the way I feel about it. So, all right, here we go. What is offered to me? Oh, it is a thing. God, so easy. Okay, accept. Wow. So easy. All right, good. We're hitting that 5.0 on Amar Empire with this. I'll be shocked if it doesn't put us over 5, or me over 5. Not us, me.
Warp drive active.
People get with such polarized views. Yeah, I'm just giving the view for myself. I've enjoyed it.
Warp active.
All right. Well, I'm lucky that I brought this ship along and it's been able to carry everything. Some of the stuff, if it was, you know, I had to make 2 trips, I could. I do have a deep space transport sitting over at Amar, close to Amar. So if I really had to, I could go get that.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Is it better than a crane? Oh, this is just a blockade runner. I think it's probably comparable to the other blockade runners. I've not done an analysis
Warp drive
on
active.
which blockade runner is the best. But I can tell you that I've got enough to handle most smart bombs, enough EHP to handle most smart bombs, and I have 3-tick alignment. So
Docking
this
permission
one's
requested.
pretty good.
Docking request
In
accepted.
game of raising standings, it saves me money. I do a lot of market transactions, so it'll save me some percentage off of the market transactions. All right, complete this. And where are we at? $5.06. All right, good. That one actually paid even a little bit better than what I thought it would. So, it says I got a little bit in Caldari State, and some I actually got quite a bit in an Amatar Mandate. And Kingdom, Evermore went up. Ajov went down. The Society of Conscious Thought went down. Which is, aren't they kind of part of Jove? Oh, they're very heavily aligned with them. Minmatar went down. 0.08. Or went down. Thucker went down. Galante went from 1.5, negative 1.5 to negative 1.6. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Wait. But this isn't from today. But it was 1.5 earlier. But it doesn't show any standings update. Why doesn't it show it? Like this one shows it. But Galante Federation, it seriously was negative 1.5 before, now it's negative 1.6. And it shows no status change here. That stinks. I want to know how much it changed. It changed enough to move me 1/10 of a point. And Emperor family is up. And Zoran sons, whoever they are. All right. So, I've done it. I got my Amar Empire 5.0. I'm happy. All right. I'm gonna step away for just a minute. Those of you watching on YouTube, there'll be another episode. Those of you on Twitch, don't go anywhere.